Bloody. Hi, everybody. We'll just a bit of a set to here. It is absolutely freezing here today. Check and make sure everything is online. Up and running. Now, today we're going to do Gemini, First Forward, and I think it's Forbidden Legacy is the last bit. You cannot do you cannot get the quest Forbidden Legacy till till you start the Gemini quest. So, and you get Forbidden Legacy off. Is she back the way or the other way? Off her. You get Forbidden Legacy off her, but you won't get it till you start Gemini. So we just start. We go up to Gaia.
Ah, there it is.
And we start Gemini.
Welcome back.
Give me a second now. I just have to put these all in.
There we go. All drones are reconnected to the dome now.
God, you can't lie there. You can lie there, but you can't lie on my. It's just collecting all the. So we wait till all them are collected. I just tell you what drone you're going to show. Anyway. Now we talk to Gaia. He's standing here.
Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed.
Cats? Why cats? Why do cats are called
But the
paws?
net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. 2 cores. 2 overrides. What if the merge were carried out by 2 clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of 2 operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
Why isn't she, as they say? Speak to Beta.
All right, let's look at this message data.
Wrong door. We went in there already, I think.
Aloy. I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. Their slave. Forever. Varl and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them.
Yes, I can.
I told you from the beginning, we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect? Beta, you don't have a defect. Beta, look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Rost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having the strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible.
Okay, Carol, we're going to go somewhere else before we go to Gemini.
I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Now we go up.
Aloy, whenever you are ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
Hi Samantha, how are you doing today? It's fucking freezing here today. Unbelievable.
So they carved them.
Now if we go in, where is she? She's in one of these rooms. There she is. Now you get the quest from her.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. I was just studying the pulse generator schematics. The ones Gaia and Beta built. The craftsmanship is remarkable. Is everything alright? It sounded like there was an issue with Beta and the mission.
Not anymore. We just needed to talk some things through.
To understand one another is to embrace truth.
This one is in the... I think she's in the...
Oh, and
the new DLC.
If you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
Yeah, there it is there. If you hit that...
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The legacy revealed that the old ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway, if we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
Okay. So, where in San Francisco is this facility?
That's the thing. The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course.
I am Karen, aren't I?
I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
So, we'll just save it, right? We can come back in before we go to Gemini and talk about the rest of the stuff with her.
I should go. Make sure you talk to Gaia if you have any questions about the pulse generators.
May your path lead to truth.
And, like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
I appreciate it.
Now, if... What's the quest line? There it is there. So put that up instead of Gemini and we'll go and do that quest. As you can see, it's a long way away. Out this door. The door that with the arrow pointing to the right is the west door, and the door with the arrow pointing to the left is the east door. I'm good. I'm very good. Okay. down close to the war. You're not down at this part of the map. You're down at this part of the map, but you haven't done this part of it yet, have you, Samantha? I don't think you've found this crowd that I'm going to. Now if you go to the right of them, there's a landing place for this bird somewhere up on the hill there, up on this building. Where that light is. There you go.
Mount, stretch my legs.
Go up, go up, go up, go up. He won't fly. If you... Get a bit of height. Now go down.
Alva said one of the designers here might know where the Leviathan research... Hey, Alva? I'm in landfall. Can you meet me here?
I'll be there as soon as I can.
Well, we just wait for Alba to come here.
Aloy! I'm here. Had to sneak past a few machines on the way, but I made it.
All right. Ready to talk to that diviner?
Yes. He's right over there.
Diviner Alva, what are you doing back in Landfall? And with the living ancestor?
We're looking
Hi,
for
VG,
the
how you
Ape
doing?
Research Center, where Leviathan was developed. The legacy tells us it's somewhere in the city.
Alva
Hope you're
mentioned
having a
you've
good
been
Sunday.
collecting data in the area. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I stumbled across it, but there was no data there, only crumbling ruins.
Hope
Tell
you're
us anyway.
warmer than what we are
We might
here.
be able to
It's
find something
freezing
missed.
here today.
Please, don't trouble yourself. I assure you, our search was very thorough.
You're hiding something.
What? That is absurd. A diviner must only speak truth, as you're well aware.
Oh, you're worried you found something dangerous. Something compromising on Eileen Sasaki?
Keep your voice down.
Look, I get it.
There's this
You're
thing here. It's
You want
minus
to make
some.
it back to your family,
minus.
so it's safer to turn a blind eye.
It was minus
But
3, I
of
think, this
Leviathan.
morning.
How it could help everyone. Isn't that why we're here? Don't let fear deny us that.
Very well. The facility's just south of here, along the shore. But even if you find
Yes,
a way to
it's
fix Leviathan,
gone
it's
plus
sure
one
to be
just
shrouded in
now.
that which is forbidden.
Too often the truth is forbidden. Come on, let's go.
All right, Lisa. Sorry, girl, I was just rubbing my cat.
Not bad with that diviner back there. You've come a long way since we first met.
And Nerek's like I used to be, terrified of a misstep. And with the Overseers, he has every right to be. But what I've seen and learned since the greenhouse, it's so much more than what we're permitted. Diviners are supposed to seek the truth, and yet so much is kept from us. I'm tired of it. That should be the facility ahead. Oh, we need to find a way in.
And I need to collect a lot of stuff, girl. Where we going? In there?
Up here. Well, Nerek wasn't lying about crumbling ruins, at least. Let's look around.
Aloy, why is the ground shaking?
Because there's something
That's
here.
not good, whatever it is.
Whoa, that thing is huge!
Oh
We'll have
no,
to take it out if we want
no,
to find that
no,
data.
not one of them.
Okay. I'm with you.
I think it's... Oh, for Pete's sake, John. It's him.
Acid is corroding it! Try a plasma attack! Good choice of weapon!
Nope, I've only 6 of them. Come on.
The legacy's wisdom guides me. Hit it now!
Last one.
That did real damage!
I can't craft anything. What's he throwing this stuff at? Oh, for Pete's sake.
Will the ammo help? You defeated the
Down it
machine.
goes.
Whew. Well, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
We should be able to look around for that data now.
can't. Well, that's our. I thought that was something. Look, sticking out. I saw our star down there. What are we looking for? We're not getting into that building. Search the ruins for data. I know
Oh,
that
I'll say here. That looks a little iffy to me.
I know that ruins has got to do with the tall neck that's down here. So that has nothing to do with this part of the game.
Not getting in this way.
Might have collapsed when that Slitherfang came in. I see a light up in that ruin.
Could be data up there. But how to reach it?
I can reach it easy. I can get my bird in and just drop in onto it, but I'm not going to do that. There's also data inside there. You look over there.
There. A console.
Must have been what Neric found.
Let's see if it has anything on Leviathan.
I could do there's a jump in it now you can do. But you have to take out your bow and arrow. And it's a sort of a cheat jump. You can climb up invisible walls and everything and go way up high. You have to take out your bow and make sure you have arrows. And you press the X and aim, X and aim, X and aim, X and aim, and it'll help you go up along the wall. But I'm not going to do that. You have to go out the other side, I'd say. But it doesn't work unless you have a conscience. How the hell do we get in here?
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to follow you there. No, I'll wait here. Don't think I can manage that.
Where are you? Oh, you're up there. This is where we get in.
We're here.
After you.
Time for a swim.
At least the water's not freezing. Look at this place. I always try to imagine what it must have been like, back when the old ones were here.
Less of a climb, I bet. Come on, let's find that light we saw earlier.
Hello.
You okay?
On every expedition, the soldiers would lay down walkways and barriers first, to protect us diviners. But this is actually kind of fun.
The data on Leviathan isn't here. There's some kind of log.
Delete the database? But Miss Sasaki, when you look at the reports, 3,000 exhibiting symptoms. Over 400 dead. The data's clear. Omarama is contaminating the water supply, promoting bacterial growth. And with Leviathan based on the same architecture...
You're a smart kid. Top of your class, right? My father built this company thanks to world-class talent like you. And you know what else is world-class? Our legal team. So unless you want to spend the rest of your career in some dead-end, underfunded public research institute, you'll delete that database and forward all data on Leviathan to my office.
Yes, ma'am.
That was her. The ancestor. Eileen Sasaki. Hundreds dead. And she knew their system was to blame, but she had the truth erased. Were all the ancestors like this? Selfish, ruthless, immoral? And yet we hold them up as paragons of enlightenment and virtue. Given what we've learned, I don't even know if Leviathan will work.
Hold on. Let's not give up just yet. You said before that the old ones use Leviathan to control flooding. Which means it probably worked. We'll know more when we find the data on it. The recording mentioned a copy was sent to Eileen's office.
To their corporate headquarters. There. Let's go. It shouldn't take us long to get to the tower.
Lead on.
She just jumped. Oh no.
So what was that other system the recording mentioned? Omu Ramba?
The legacy tells us it was the predecessor to Leviathan, a system that manipulated floods to bring life to a barren desert.
Quinn seemed to know a lot about this ancestor.
Diviners spent
Just,
years
they're
trying to figure
saying
out
that
how
you
to
get.
restore
Do you know the
life.
way you can't get
We
Quinn
found a lot of
armor
data
in
on
this
Eileen Sasaki
in this
process.
game? You don't get any
So,
Quinn armor. They're saying you
entrance
get
is
it in the
blocked.
DLC.
Gonna have to find another way in.
The soldiers built a path on the nearby ruin. Might be able to cross over from there.
Lead the way.
I'm gonna follow her. Come on. But they're saying you'll be able to pick up armor from the Quinn in the new DLC. Because she's quicker than I am.
I think this is as far as our soldiers got.
If you
We'll have to climb higher to get into the tower.
If you
I'll
come
follow
up
your lead.
here before you activate this quest, that is not in the wall. I've been up here. Okay, we had our wheeler fixed this morning. And we had 3 instead of 2.
Up we go!
Down we go because I took the wrong one.
You doing okay, Olva?
Yes! Don't worry about me.
I love this climb with all of it. I think it's... Yeah, I move.
How are we going to get across?
Oh, that beam looks promising.
Clever.
This is a lot higher up than I thought.
Glenn talks. Well, we have the element of surprise.
Or we could sneak by and, you know, not fall off the tower.
I think I can override him.
Up this way.
Quinta, piss off. Follow me.
Aloy? We're really high off the ground.
You can do it, Alva, okay? Just don't look down.
Right! Of course. Super easy.
There's the tower. Should be able to cross over. But we are going to have to jump.
After you.
Okay. Should be able to make it to the other side. Made it. Okay, Alva, your turn.
Right. Yeah. Aloy, can you watch me and make sure I do this right?
Come on, Alva, you can do it. It's okay.
Please don't break.
Alva!
I'm okay. Wow. That would have been a long way to fall.
You sure you're okay?
Yeah. No, I'm fine. Let's keep going.
Oh, door's locked. I think it needs a passcode.
Oh, damn
Let's
it.
look around.
I should have looked at the yoke, read the yoke. Ah. I am anyway. I'm looking forward to fighting one of them big, huge monsters.
Maybe there's data around here that can help with the door?
Huh.
I should have read the first one. I didn't read the first one. I can go back over to it anyway and have a look. There's no password on that.
This says the code is the month and year the company was founded.
According to the legacy, it was October 2023.
No, October
So the
2023.
company was founded in October.
Which is the 10th month of the year.
20.
Got it. Door should be unlocked now. Maybe the data on Leviathan is in here.
Cost reduction strategy. We're talking about people's lives here. I did as you asked on Omuramba, but this is worse.
Relax, Eileen. I've spoken with risk management. They're confident that the chance of another incident is within acceptable parameters. We're moving ahead with Leviathan.
You know, Dad, shortcuts have a way of catching up with you. Within acceptable parameters or not.
Well, one day in the distant future when you're in charge, you can run things how you want. But until then, how about you let me worry about that?
Guess Eileen and her father didn't always get along. But it seems like covering up Omuramba wasn't her idea.
Doesn't matter. She still had a part in it.
Well, let's keep going. Her office must be higher up.
Dead end. There's a ladder in that shaft, but it's blocked.
I might be able to pull the rubble out from the other shaft.
The 19th of April next year. They reckon it's going to be a big one, like, because
Let's see where this leads.
You go
On
on
Zero
ahead.
Dawn,
I'll
they
look for a way
released
up
the
that has a
DLC the
lesser
same day
chance
as
of
the
falling to
game
my
nearly.
death.
Okay.
Oh, brother. No, we're not, are we? We are. Go, Eli. Oh, Eli. Where now? Get up. Over there. Back this way.
Hey, Alva?
Yes?
There's something I don't get. You said Eileen was the one who built Leviathan, not her father, so... what happened?
I'm not sure. The legacy doesn't say. Either that knowledge is lost or forbidden. Or
That's
maybe
what
we were
probably-
wrong about that too.
Oh, no. Oh, that was close.
Are you doing okay, Aloy?
Yeah, barely.
Yeah,
I'm hanging on by my
it's just
fingers.
a long way up.
I used to love doing that as a kid. Climbing up buildings. I was a bit of an idiot when I was a kid. Too far away. Look out. Yeah,
Whoa!
oh, damn it. Wait, no. Do I jump? Oh, wait. Go over that way. Stand there, Eli.
Now, how to get up higher? How about you, Alva? Any luck finding a way up?
Not yet.
Whew. Well, that's done with. Okay, I'm back at the shafts. If I blow up that
This bit I
fire
like.
the
This bit I
elevator
like.
might fall and open up a path for Alva.
This is for Alva.
Hey, Alva? Step away from the shaft.
Okay. Whoa! Oh! I can reach the ladder now! Be right up, Aloy!
Looks like there's another floor above. Might be Eileen's office.
Okay, I'll meet you up there. Made it! There you are.
Come on. Let's see what's up here. Another locked door. Need to figure out the passcode.
These artifacts... I think these were Eileen's. It's every diviner's dream to discover even one of the ancestors' artifacts.
And maybe they'll help with the door.
Come on, give me the... Why isn't she...
Maybe we should take a look at the artifacts.
Okay, now look at him. They're not clicking in. God damn it. They haven't clicked in. So let me try the door first, see what happens. No.
My focus might see something.
Oh.
Oh, that must be the Larson McCory Award. The legacy says Eileen won it when she was 40 for her work on Leviathan.
Interesting.
So the first number is 40. Or 4.
This looks like some kind of prototype.
For water purification. Must be the H2 flow.
What?
H2 flow. Their early inventions had strange names.
H2 flow. Next one?
It's art, I think.
Could it be? Yes, I think this was commissioned in honor of the company's 25th anniversary.
And the next one? We scored before that one.
That must be the Dragonfly 6. Atbay used it in most of their construction projects. The Dragonfly 6 was their most successful model.
Huh.
Okay.
That did it.
Oh.
You can almost see the whole city from up here.
Corner office. Impressive view. It must have been Eileen's.
Let's see if the data on Leviathan is here.
Well, it's official. Eileen Sasaki, CEO, chair, and worst daughter in the world. Security had to escort Dad to his vert. Guess we'll be speaking through lawyers from now on. Looking down at the world from here. It's hard to see the details. People become risk factors, statistics, far too easily. Omuramba was supposed to provide clean water, improve lives. It was easier to pretend there wasn't a problem. Easier to believe the lie was truth. But I don't want to pretend anymore. I will build Leviathan right. No more shortcuts. No more lying just to save face. It won't undo our sins. My sins. But maybe we can still do some good.
She
Cheers,
overthrew
Samantha.
her father, took over the company so that Leviathan wouldn't end up killing people.
It sounded like she regretted covering up Omaramba's failure.
She wasn't perfect. Not a paragon, as the Quan believe, but not a monster either. She tried to make up for her mistakes.
And now you know the truth.
As for the data, Leviathan... yes, it's here. Downloading a copy now.
There's also a rumor. I've heard another rumor that we're going to
something
end
wrong?
up going to the Quinn
I
land.
think I'll stay here
Where
a
they
while
are from.
longer.
They
There's
are-
a lot more data that I want to look through.
Where they're from.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
But then
Down
again,
is always easier than up. Let's speak again when we're back at base.
sweetheart, down is not
Okay.
always easier because
I'll
if
see
you
you
fall,
there.
you go down quicker.
Well, after climbing all the way up, why not glide down?
Wait, you're going to what?
Just thinking about it. Falling gently.
Will we make it back to the fire? Where's the fire? If I could see the fire now, I'd make a go at it. There it is. Ah, we got close. See, you can't buy any of that armor. See this armor here?
My needle is ready to
You don't have it. See, you don't sell any Quinn armor.
I will await your return. Your kids.
Now where we're going to is down the way down. Next stop. I got onto them ships, there's nothing on them ships at all. No boxes, no anything. Not one thing on the goddamn ships.
I'm gonna brace myself against this wind. This is where Aaron said we'd find Sarah's base. I should let him know it. Hey, Aaron. I'm close to Sarah's base. Think you can join me?
On my way.
So, ready to take down some very nasty Oseram?
First, we have to figure out a way in.
We'll never get it unnoticed.
Your armor. It's almost the same as theirs.
Yeah? Yeah.
I think he's
Hey
more of a
guys.
hindrance in this than
Keep
a
up the
help.
good work.
Who are you?
I'm the guy who caught the Nora Sarah's been looking for, that's who.
Yeah, we don't know you.
Huh.
That went well.
We should do it more
Now,
often.
what I'm going to do in here, I'm going to fight her with the legendary bow. You get out of here. So, this one here. Let's see how she puts.
We need to find a Sarah and shut this place down.
It won't be easy to avoid her people in here. But I got my hammer ready.
Just stay low for now and follow my lead.
You got it. Aloy.
I see them.
Give me the latest.
I'm falling asleep here.
Can we get one of them up here, I wonder? You can sneak in, but if you can climb over these rocks and drop down. But he's seen as you climb over the rocks.
Any sign of the enemy?
Any chance of a break?
So he's more of a hindrance with me now than a help. Let's see if I can get one of them up here. No. So,
What's your status?
Something doesn't feel right. Just can't put my finger on it.
Any sign of the enemy? Give me the latest.
Any chance of a break? What? Stay low. I guess they picked the wrong fight.
I'll gut them if I find out who.
stay down, Aaron. I'm going to try and get through this without being seen, but I doubt if I'll be going to do it because, like I said, he's more of a hindrance than a help.
No job's a job. Sick of the West, though.
Hey!
Catch you, lug. Cat, you're killing my arm again. Do you always have to lie on my arm? I could just lie. As if I come running up, look, dead body. Bend down now and have a look. Bend down and have a look. Bend down and have a look. That's it.
Did not see that. I don't think anyone heard that.
We need to get further in.
Think I hope with my rock. Oh no, sorry.
Huh?
I missed her. I missed her.
Low and quiet now.
Sorry. That one's on me.
Stay alert. Maybe we missed something.
It ain't easy to get the drop-in machine. They can turn on you quick.
Turn around by and walk back. That's the lad.
What's that now?
Shit. Done it the wrong way.
Someone there? We should start over there. False alarm. Call it off.
That's it, then.
Next bit is going to be hard because she's down underneath. Look. I'll see if there's grass down there.
I make better shots. Who's that?
Time to engage.
You're in a world of hurt.
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Company!
And I fell off.
Clear line of sight!
Get up, get up.
There's your target!
I'm gonna blow. There I go. Get up, my life. Get up. Gonna blow again any minute.
Like copper against steel.
I'll split her skull!
Where is she?
Ha! Come on!
Oh! Oh!
Wait for her to blow. Come on, there.
And take him down!
You're mine! Stick with it! Whoa!
Pick it up. Oh, they weren't expecting that. I'm here to fight. How about you? This one out. This is almost over.
Not forgive!
Did you get him? Good lad.
You're with me. We'll track her down. Hang in there!
Not beer, but it'll do.
He's gonna blow.
You want a taste of this?
Stay quiet, by the way. Just stay bloody quiet.
Search for them. But remember, there's 2 of them.
I have you! Get over there!
Oh, here comes Electric Man.
Firing!
Need help? You all right? Get her! Yeah, it's all right. I got this.
Come on, Electric guy, come on.
I want you dead! This'll help.
Here it is!
You got pointers? Hey, boy! Ammo! Ha! Now we're talking.
I love the way they throw the ammo to you, but they throw it away from you. They don't throw it exactly at you. What's that? That's gone. I'm picking that up. Pick up that, Ella.
Hey, watch this. Idiot meets hammer.
Eyes on!
Idiot! I missed him. I'm after falling down the rock.
I grab it.
I'll take her out!
Here we go. Hey, you want to fight the Vanguard? Remember, you picked this fight. Hey, Aloy.
What?
You need some ammo?
No, I need to get up.
Stop fooling around!
Oh, for Pete's sake. That again.
You mean to do that?
No. Well, that's me finished going quietly through this area.
You best lay low. The things I'm gonna do to you.
Trouble is now, I cannot see her from here. I don't think she can see me.
They'll return. Maybe in a minute. Maybe tomorrow.
Get down.
Two left, I think. I think there's a second guy over there. Yeah. One left. Nobody.
I think that's all of them. But I don't see a Sarah.
She has to be here somewhere.
I think I saw some doors in the back.
Check them out.
Hi, through, buddy. How you doing? Oh, I'm bloody freezing.
What was that?
How did you get in here?
Be careful, Aloy. Sarah really likes her booby traps.
Good.
And you
Good.
still like the sound of your own voice, Erin.
Sarah.
I was hoping you'd make it this far, Nora. If my men were as competent as you, I would have wiped out the Karja a long time ago. It's a shame I'll have to kill you.
Enough games, Sarah.
Not such a shame to kill you, lugnut. See you soon.
I think she's trying to hurt my feelings.
Let's find her.
Where is she? She's up there, look. What? She's gonna frighten me. Right?
She's above the bridge. We have to find a way through.
No, fired it too soon. Stand. If you stood for a couple of minutes, I could kill you from here. Save me the bother of having to go all the way up after there. Come on, Aaron, do your thing.
Aloy, all right, there's a draft here. It's got to be another path.
Too bad there's no way to get to it.
Yeah, hold that thought.
Okay.
I can be handy once in a while.
You okay?
I will be when we catch a Sarah. Keep going. You know she's leading us into another trap. Now what are we supposed to do?
I got this.
Should have thought of that.
Okay.
Tripwires.
How much of a trap is it if you can do that? Watch, he'll walk straight into it. Oh. So I should have picked them up. I should have just smiled. Here, walk into this one.
I can grab this for my stash later.
No, come on.
These look like machine pens.
I don't need to upgrade anything. Everything I have is upgraded. So just need to get stuff out of this. Come on, Aaron. So we're going to hit her with... I was going to kill her with our own bow, but I'm not going to. I'm going to kill her with...
You took your sweet time.
We can't let you finish what Dervahl started, Sarah.
This ends here.
Funny. I was about to say the same thing. Get him, boy.
Read him, read him, read him. Give me their weakness.
Boy, did you pick the wrong fight. Aloy, you need this.
Okay, Sarah. Time for you to bite the bullet.
Oh, they felt that one.
Here we go up this way. Stick him in the wall. Stick him in the wall again. Go and follow him. You got two, I think it's two legendary bows off this one. Yeah, I already have it. That's the only thing she will not pick up off her, is the bow. So I already got it. And you stay down there, Aaron. Oh, talk.
You okay?
Red raids, and my sister's death, Sarah's little army. That feels like the bloodshed never ends. And the pain it causes. I hope it's really over this time.
Me too. But you did good. I'm serious. We couldn't have stopped this without you.
I'm glad I could help. For once, I guess. Should we head back?
You go on ahead. I'd like to take a look around first. Make sure Sarah didn't leave any more surprises behind.
Okay. I'll see you later, then. By the forge, I could use a drink.
Oh, I hit the rock. Stand up. I'm going away from where I should be going. Up over the mountain. No, go over the mountain. See the that machine in front of me? That's the machine that's supposed to be in the new DLC. That big thing. That machine there. Here's one big machine. didn't hear what you said there, did I?
Going down.
What's that? I find the shadow of a tree on the rock. Come on in there. Now, before we go to Gaia, start here.
Aloy, do you have a moment? Aloy, I'm glad you're here. I wanted to give you this for helping me get the data on Leviathan. I didn't really know what to give you, so I asked Zoe what you might like.
Thanks, Alpha. I'll put it to good use.
What you give me?
Have you spoken with Zoe at all?
A little bit, but I did hear her singing with Varl not too long ago. I don't think they noticed. Zoe seemed so free when she did it. Like every emotion she had was taking flight in song. And she looked happier because of it. I felt so dull and nervous in comparison.
You should ask Zoe to teach you sometime. About Utaru music.
Maybe.
Oh, we're gonna go through every one.
If you need anything before heading out to the cauldrons.
You have nothing to worry about. Gaia's explained your plan in detail, as expected from such an efficient AI. I've even received some very,
This is it.
succinct combat advice from Kotalo.
Oh, this is it.
You know, in case the Zeniths show up.
What kind of advice?
He, told me to run.
For now. We'll even the odds soon enough. Any more data catch your eye?
All of it? I have so much to study up on. Years, actually. I'm particularly interested in the Odyssey. We knew the ancestors had made it to the moon. In fact, we theorized some of them had settled on it. But Sirius is way farther than that. And we thought journeying across the ocean would be the feat of a lifetime. The sheer calculations needed for space travel. It's overwhelming to think about.
Even so, the Quen are way ahead of other tribes when it comes to understanding this stuff. Where I grew up, everyone thought that stars were sparks that rose from a fire lit by the goddess to guide us through the night. Must be strange to think that some of the ancestors your tribe reveres are still alive. And here on Earth, right now.
Yeah, it is. Part of me's curious to know who else besides Eric Visser might be among them. Maybe Nikita Arand? We call her the Spark. The legacy tells us she brought unlimited energy to the old ones. Or Sung Jiao, whom we call the Healer. It is said she found new ways to extend the ancestors' lifespans. But my curiosity fades when I think of how different our view of Visser was compared to the reality that you experienced. Perhaps it is better not to know.
Have you looked through the data we recovered on Leviathan?
But I believe we'll be able to get it operational and turn back the flood. And I've given more thought to everything we've uncovered about the ancestors. The Overseers would have us believe they were infallible paragons. But Pharaoh wasn't. Not even close. His greed led to machines that devoured the world. The archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed, just to erase his mistakes. So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering up hundreds of deaths, I started to think they were all the same. Selfish, egotistical, cruel. But, in the end, it's not that simple. The truth isn't a straight line of ink on a crisp scroll. It's a splatter, smudged, and faded on stained parchment. I wish more Quen could see that, instead of looking the other way, or twisting the truth to serve their own schemes.
I doubt Bohai would agree with you.
No, nor the rest of the Board of Overseers. As Eileen said, it's easier to believe the lie is truth, but it's worth fighting for. And this diviner, at least, won't settle for anything less. For that, I thank you, Aloy.
I have to go.
I'll be ready to head out when you call.
Now, talk to the other ones, just to get it all done.
Hey, we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. You good with the plan?
I've already got the location of my assigned cauldron.
Good.
I heard you and Beta had a talk.
News travels fast.
It wasn't exactly a quiet conversation.
There were just things that needed to be said.
A healthy crop to those who clear the weeds between them, as the Utaru say.
Not a bad saying.
You look like you have something on your mind.
We're going to war soon. And war is something I promised myself I'd left behind in the Red Raids. But the more of your data I go through, every voice I hear, every word I read from our ancient past, it makes me realize just how much life was given so that ours could flourish. Fighting for that gift, it's our responsibility. If we fail, it was all for naught.
Helps to know you're not alone.
For a moment there, you sounded like Varl.
I don't know what you're talking about. I should go.
As soon as you intend to leave for Gemini,
you'll hear about it.
This way around the corner.
Aloy, everything okay with you and Beta? It sounded like you guys had a, lively conversation.
We just had a lot to talk about.
Does this mean she's coming with us to Gemini?
It does. I hope you're ready to rein in the most stubborn AI of all time.
That's what all this was for, wasn't it?
Hephaestus won't go down quietly.
Hephaestus is just a program that's lost its way. We are fighting for our survival. I can always call upon the goddess if you're nervous.
Funny.
Oh god, about all this stuff.
How does everyone seem to you?
Anxious, but ready. I heard Katalo ask for Alva's help with his pulse generator. And I know he's been helping her with a few fighting techniques, just in case.
I hope they aren't needed.
Like I said, just in case.
How's Alva doing?
She's been digging into that data you two found in San Francisco. And she seems more bubbly than usual, if that's even possible. Maybe one of these days I'll get her to tell me more about these ancestors of hers.
Just not Pharaoh, maybe?
Yeah, we'll skip him.
How's Aaron doing?
Making sure we all hear the tale of Aloy and Erend, striking down the remnants of Dervahl's followers with hammer and bow.
It was a pretty good fight.
So I've heard. 5 times, actually.
This is it, Varl.
To think, it was just the 2 of us when we first stepped out west.
And now we have a team. A good one. This is all because of you, Varl.
Yeah, you're right.
Smartass. Any last findings you want to share before leaving?
Not really. Though I've reached a decision.
Oh?
When we put Gaia together, I want to return to the Nora. Spread what I've learned.
You think they'll listen to you?
In time, I believe so.
If anyone can make it happen, it's you, Varl. What will you and Zoe do if you go back to the Embrace?
I hope she'll come with me. At least for a while. And I'll go with her to Plainsong too. She'll probably want to talk to her people about all this as well. We'll figure it out.
I know you will. I hope firing off those pulse generators will be enough to distract the Zeniths.
It'll work. It has to.
Always optimistic, huh?
Nah, just stubborn. It's a good quality to have when dealing with you.
Yeah, right. You were right, you know, about keeping Rost's memories buried. I guess part of me thought he was holding me back, because he wanted me to be a Nora. But the truth is, he gave me a lot. And I took him for granted.
He was a good man. He raised you well.
I'm glad you're coming with me, Varl.
Sure there's no urge to run off alone in there somewhere?
No more running.
Aloy. What? Think we can talk?
Hey, I thought I'd check in before leaving for Gemini.
Are you sure we shouldn't be checking up on you? Whatever went on between you and Beta sounded intense. Not that I'm judging. Forge knows all the screws flew loose every time Mercer and I fought.
I think we'll be fine from now on.
I'm glad to hear it. Oh, before I forget. Here. Something to commemorate our mission. We did good together.
Yeah, we did. Anybody take you up on that ale you brought yet?
Zoe can't stand the smell of it. I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows what taking a break means. And I'm not putting Varl anywhere near that stuff after that victory party in Meridian.
What about Catalo?
Ah, now there's a man that can hold his liquor. Pretty sure we downed half a keg. We had a good chat, I think.
After we get Hephaestus, we'll be taking the fight to the Zeniths. So, no more reading.
Ah, it wasn't that bad. Not really. Besides, going through all that data helped me realize something. You know, the soldiers, the ones that fought the Pharaoh machines so Gaia could be built, they were fighting a battle that couldn't be won. Not with all the weapons in the world. I think most of them realized that, whether anyone said it or not. They still did it. They bought time for all the eggheads working to save the future. Our future. As long as I can do that for you, I'll consider myself a success.
Thank you, Erend. I'm glad you're with me.
Okay, enough. I'm gonna get emotional.
No, we're not playing Strike.
I should go.
Same here. I got a date with a cauldron to prepare for.
Now, the last guy is... He's in one of these rooms. If I'm correct, he's this way. No. No. I bet she's all the way bloody back the other way. There he is.
Aloy, are you well?
Had a bit of an issue with Beta. It's better now, though.
Ah, I'm not surprised.
Really? Why not?
I once knew a warrior who discovered he had a brother late in life. It was deeply uncomfortable for him.
Did he ever get over it?
In time. But not before the two siblings nearly killed each other in a single combat challenge.
Ah. Well, at least I avoided that. You nervous about the mission ahead?
If I live, it will be in victory. If I die, it will be in battle. What matters most is that you achieve your objective.
I'll do my best. Anything new going on I should know about?
The Quen has been more insistent than usual, asking about the visions at the Grove. Her pursuit of knowledge is relentless. The 10 would have a hard time fighting her off.
Just think of her like one of your chaplains.
Yes. Only more persistent.
Did Aaron tell you we found the people who gave Regala's rebels the power to override machines?
He told me of the battle. I suggested he etch this victory on his fighting arm with one of our inkers.
Is he going to do it?
He didn't say no.
Think you're ready to put all your training to the test?
I am Tenakth. I am always ready.
I should go get ready.
I await your orders.
I don't think we have to track the Beta. I think she's okay. I'm trying to figure out now where I am. That's my room there. Or Beta, or Eli's room, I should say. We'll just see. Just have a quick rundown. No, we don't have to talk to her.
I'm here, Aloy.
I don't
Hey.
think we...
I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
I am. Is there something you wanted to talk about?
No, girl. Stand up. Oh, Jesus, tonight. I didn't think about all this. Start here.
Alva's joined us. Have you two had a chance to talk?
She told me she's not allowed to access a lot of the data her people have. Similar to the restrictions I had in my training interface. I told her that if we succeed at Gemini, then once we return, I'll help her search for more ways to help her family. Even though Gaia will fix the biosphere, it'll take time for farmlands to fully recover. So, I want to help speed things up.
How so?
Bioengineering of more resilient plant strains, novel crop production methods, equipment upgrades. Something that might help in the short term.
I'm sure she'll appreciate it.
Do it again.
So when you talk to the others, are you calling them over the focus?
No, they'll come down here to visit. Like Erend. He's funny. But loud. I wish I could show him the media portal and the data channel. I think he would like the sports hollows. There was one where two people would criticize each other before wrestling to see who was stronger. It was bizarre and violent, but I think Erend would enjoy it.
Yeah, you're right. I bet he would. So how goes setting up on the merge?
Guy and I have added a function that will display a holographic interface to visualize the data stream from Hephaestus. It should make expunging its malicious code a little more efficient.
That's great. Whatever we can do to cut down the merge time is going to increase our chance of success. Good work.
I'll continue to search for other ways to speed up the process. But whenever you're ready, I am too.
Fuck it.
So you know about the extinction signal?
It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia
The
would have
rescue
only
helicopter
undertaken
just
such a
gone out
desperate
over
course
my
of
place.
action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether.
I
Might
should have
hear it in a
realized
minute.
that she would
Come
also
back.
order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Her plan almost failed. If I hadn't stumbled upon a focus as a kid, things would have been a lot different. You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
Did the Zeniths tell you any details? Something that might narrow it down? I said the only thing that mattered was that they survived.
First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age, too. You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy.
So it still exists. And you got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge, just out of reach. Must have been frustrating.
A little.
Go back.
I gotta go. All right. Be safe.
Now, go and talk to... Talk to Gaia.
Welcome back. Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta, I guess you heard what happened.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini? Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
No, thank you. I've had enough of conversation. Oh, God. Oh, no, look, we're going.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
That song you heard there is the song they sing when she leaves Meridian, I think it's called, and comes into the west. There's a cut scene where she's riding along the cliff before she gets to the...
Alright, connections in place.
Till we say the ferry that brings her down
Booting
into
up.
the west. That's the song that's being sung.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Erend, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right? In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too.
Okay. Radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off. Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Critical threat detected in narrative escape containment. Applying countermeasures.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go.
Capture imminent. Initiating contingency 13F.
Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
It's cracked.
Look!
Engaging autonomous defenses. Directive neutralize.
That means machines are on their way. Get ready!
Here they come!
Vor'll stay here. Protect Beta.
Time, got it.
Be careful!
That's not doing any much good. I'm doing it one of these, so give me life.
Stay back!
Aloy?
Get back!
Oh, I can't do anymore. Go away! What the hell?
Aloy! Get a hand over here!
It's really angry!
I'm not angry anymore because he's deady.
Draw it away from Beta!
Aloy!
Where is he? Oh, that went way over his head.
Help!
Take out the arrows.
Get back! Over here, you! Aloy! Get a hand over here!
It's really angry!
Draw it away from Beta! Stay back!
Aloy! Help!
Oh, he's still alive.
That's all of them for now.
Back to it.
You two okay?
Still breathing.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled. Deeper into the facility. I'll drive it back here. I'll get the cracked core fixed in the meantime. Keep her safe, Laurel.
On my life.
or stuff where I have them, but no, don't pick it yet.
Okay, I gotta chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core.
Nope. So we're stuck with.
No, you don't, Hephaestus. I'll find another way over.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feed. You should know there's a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
Oh,
some kind of production chamber. Festus is up to something, all right?
What kind of machine is it trying to build?
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from.
I bet that's where Festus is hiding too.
The one thing I forgot was to go into my stats box and reload everything, but I forgot all about it.
I gotta find where Festus is hiding. Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go. Well, that doesn't sound good. Machines are making a beeline for another chamber. I better follow them.
Well, we ain't getting in there.
I might be able to catch a ride on the rail. Go over the shield. I should be able to catch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it.
Okay, let me think. What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to
the power node. I think that could work.
I think it could.
Ow.
Just a little longer. Okay. Drive Festus out of here.
There should be a node you can override near the central platform.
Thanks. I should deal with these machines first.
She didn't hit him.
Engage structural analysis subroutine.
Look it down there, like.
More machines on the way. Beta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
Fuck, I missed him. I missed him by a mile. Go away and leave me alone. Go up it, like, get up! Come on, can I shoot off of this? I can't.
Begin extraction protocol.
Down it goes.
He's not getting back up. He shouldn't get back up. Oh shit.
Prepare units C, Mark 8 and R.
You're not getting up either.
Announced discovery 82% FSA.
Working to make this fight go quick. Them all.
It's amazing what happens when you upgrade all your gear.
Managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it.
Nice. Thanks.
It sounds like it fled to another chamber.
Well, I better not get comfortable.
What's it going? Let's go. That butterfly. Did I just see a butterfly?
Energy containment failed. Safe overall.
Great. Hephaestus covered the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
Aloy! More machines keep coming! Please tell me you're getting close!
I'm working on it. I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side, too.
I guess Aaron's missing out!
Anyway, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right? Or some luminous braiding.
And you could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity! I think...
That way,
I think we can do this, Aloy.
Oh, she didn't catch it. Why didn't she catch it? There's the yoke I found. That's too far away.
Maybe there's a way over the shield. There's an opening at the top of the shield.
I know, Eli, I know. I just can't figure out why you didn't catch it the last time. Did we go up the wrong one or something? Come on, turn around. Come on.
Autonomous defenses.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
Oh, I missed him. I should get you. Come on, blow. No, him. That's the wrong one I'm after. This guy. There's another one in here somewhere. Don't like that, will you, boy?
And there. Node access restored. Now you can operate it.
Good work.
You did the heavy lifting.
Okay. This is running out of places to hide.
Aloy? I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
The machine Hephaestus was building. It must have finished it.
It's powerful, whatever it is. I'm almost done with the core repairs.
Where am I going?
Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine if...
No, Beta. Just stay where you are, okay? Handling the machine's my job.
Infiltrating colonies. Iona seized colonies. Disrupting colony capital.
We don't know what kind of machine it is, so purge water seems to be the best of everything.
Interference will be terminated. Deploying priority. S.
What is it?
I should scan it first.
I know what it is, really.
I think it's charging up.
I'm going to dismantle it. Keep dismantling.
It's finished charging. It's covered in plasma. I got plasma on me. It's gonna explode any second. Maybe one of my potions can help.
Don't worry, it's not going to do much damage.
Much better.
Oh, the wrong thing I have on. I think it's F that weakens these guys. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Pick up the gun! For Pete's sake, pick up the gun! Ah, for fuck. She won't pick up the gun. Pick up the gun.
Don't mind if I do. It's charging up again.
Oh.
These attacks aren't doing much damage. It's done.
You did it! There should be one more note to override.
Good. Stand by. I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
Can't get off me.
No more hiding, Hephaestus!
I don't know what she's done.
Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
And then we can start the merge.
Because of you, Beta. I'm glad you came along. And you, Varl. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right back at you, Aloy.
Aloy, the bypass is done.
The core is stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained. And we better get started with the merge. It's all set up.
Gaia, establish the link, please.
Done.
Okay, to complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus's malicious code. Carefully.
This is where you get the bird from. You don't get it till you do this.
Well, hello, redundant copy. You cost us quite a lot of time. Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
Ooh! Get behind me.
Come on! Quit screwing around.
Now we're having fun, right?
He didn't really have to kill him, did he?
No!
You didn't really have to kill him.
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed. Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her!
No, I can't even see her.
Sorry, cats. Turn off that heat.
Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast?
Making breakfast, Cash. Cash, don't you dare do that.
What's all this for? Some kind of survival bunker? Looks like some kind of storage space.
Oh, shut that music up, will you please?
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world.
I'm not going to look at the pictures, lads. I've already saw them. I know what they've
Curious to hear your impressions. Done so soon?
I've got more important things to worry about.
I've already been in this house. I tried to get into that door, but you can't get in.
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point.
And then you lost one of your dearest friends, and she's asking you to look at
and
art.
As for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
Oh, who's the actress? I can't think now. Is this her voice?
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back, and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
I wonder, is my bird
Even
gone
if it
now?
means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down.
She doesn't want to. You see the way she doesn't want us to dirty our chairs. She threw a cloth over so we wouldn't dirty.
That's better.
Don't like people like that.
Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone...
Scones on the table.
We can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge.
Sunny side up eggs.
With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
He's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
I don't know what part of the world or that breakfast
Regalda
comes from.
and her rebels.
No, thank you.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
Now in for a long conversation.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First, from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful. By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the Earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were, certainly. It wasn't until we were off-planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but The others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying, a pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again, but this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now, finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
To do what?
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Far Zenith's original vision. A better future for humanity.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
That banana doesn't look, them bananas don't look looking
Merging Hephaestus
fresh,
with
do
Gaia.
they?
A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes. Though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
Well, she felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
Now you're making me hungry, lads.
Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her.
Tomatoes,
I'm sorry
cooked
I had to cut off
mushrooms,
contact, but
and
I'll never
onions,
regret sharing
cooked
this house
onion,
with her.
and an
She
egg
needed its shelter even more than
for
I did.
breakfast.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities.
Apple butter, never heard of
It took a
apple
cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop.
Do you have a thing called
Only a few
crab
of us made
apples
it to the ship in time.
out there?
We set course for Earth.
Crab apples here are
Only
wild
safe
apples.
harbor left to
They
us.
grow all around me.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation. A passage that only I can access.
2, 3.
When Silence flings his army at the base, we will
There's about 7 trees around my area here.
bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will
But there are
provide us with a window
7 different
in which
kinds
to
of crab
rescue
apples.
Beta and Gaia.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Regala's only interested in killing Hikaru and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zenith?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hikaru.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
There's a big...
Well, hundreds of Tanakh are cut down outside.
A big flaw in her plan. Massive one.
So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
And I'll let you
This
think about
was
it. There's a huge
everything
hole
she
in that
was.
plan that she has.
I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
Oh, bloody hell.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning. A touchy subject in those days. Because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life. Not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
My next question would have been, did you go down to Champs-Élysées? There's a pub off to the right off the Champs-Élysées called Ryan's Pub. It's a brilliant bloody pub. That would be my next question.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't, but she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling.
No.
First Varl. Now Hikaru and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you that it isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
Anyway, the lock plan won't work, because how are they going to get all them machines out to the island? The machines that they're riding cannot swim. It's a bloody island. There's no bridge out to it.
What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra protection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Then I think it can be done.
contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Sylens' army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be Sylens' only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenakth. The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring Sylens to the
How does she know where our base is?
Not if. When.
Because Eli told Beta that they don't know where our base is. So how does she know where our base is?
Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... We're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
There's a flower here. I couldn't get it the last time I was here. I tried everything to get in that window down there, but it wouldn't let me in. Go ahead, Eli. It wouldn't let me in. Oh, it did let me in.
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great.
I didn't open up this the last time I was here.
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Here I come!
I still have the bird. I thought they might cut that off. Like, she's riding around on these kind of animals, and they can't swim. I know that. So how the hell was she supposed to get to the big island? But they can't swim. So that was a stupid plan they had.
Mr. Knox might have been trying to collect this stuff when the machine attacked.
Yeah.
He made a run for it, but didn't make it.
We've done that early. The only thing I'm missing now is, I think it's 2 vista points. And damn if I can find them. I've searched everywhere on this map for them.
Here we go.
If you fight one of them big machines, say you fight them to take parts off them, without killing them, like, and when you get the parts, you turn around and run away and call the bird, Eli would say, sorry, but I have to go somewhere, see you around, when you're running away from the machine. I think I'll get my bird, even though I don't want to. It's a long run back from here, back to the base. I don't want to fast travel. Yeah, we'll get the bird, because it's going to take me a long time to get back to that base from here. It's about I think it's just between a 10 and a 15-minute run all the way back from that house back, because I done it the other day. Ran all the way back from the house back to the base.
Could get a clear view from here.
I was trying to find vista points. They hit my bird. We're here. It wouldn't let me override this the other day. Oh shit.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey! Can't I get one damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kotallo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that. So...
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith Eric...
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them, they took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... at least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths. And get Beta and Gaia back. But first, we're going to stop Regala.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Ikaro. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
Well.
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
That gate there. East gate, arrow to the left.
Over here, Aloy. We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plainsong and... further east, to the Nora Sacred Lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Bala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Bala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds. As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the sea rises, as certain as storm. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us. I'm with child, Aloy. I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here.
No, I didn't know I did that. I done that one day to my mother. Sitting around their dinner table while we were eating. Oh yeah, Mother, I hate to say this to you, but I got my girlfriend pregnant.
Thank you. For saving my life, sure, but
Talk
also
about everything. Talk about losing our nut.
for not giving up on me.
We always knew.
Oh, she kept saying to me, I knew it would be you, I knew it would be you.
Goodbye, Varl.
At least your brother has respect, you don't have any at all.
I promise to look after them.
She was twice as mad when I told her I was only caught an hour.
I'll try to visit again when I can.
Now?
But for now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override in my gear. Then I'll use it on a sunring and get ready for an entrance Regala will never forget.
Yeah?
I was thinking you could spar for a bit. When you have the time.
Oh, sure. Yeah, of course.
It might be a way to deal with my anger.
Yeah, beating the crap out of me makes you feel better. I'm all for it.
So she wants to beat the crap out of Aaron. I wouldn't blame her. Don't need that. I need this. There's one thing. Oh, I have it. So that was the song. Better a job I'll do off stream.
Override installed. Now to find a sunwing. I think there are some roosting at the top of the mountain.
We don't have to climb the mountain. Oh my!
Those space
well,
lines down.
what she wants to talk about now.
Think you can manage things here while I go help Akaro?
Stopping Regala's war. It'll help us take the fight to the Zeniths?
Yes.
Then I'll make sure the rest of us are ready upon your return.
Okay. How's Aaron doing?
For a moment there, he thought he'd lost both you and Varl. But he never truly succumbed to despair. Guess that Oseram's stubbornness comes in handy sometimes.
Anything interesting happen while I was away?
Aaron told us how you tracked down the Oseram supplying Regala with machines. In fact, he's quite adamant about relating the tale at least twice a day. But I can tell it meant a lot that you asked for his help.
I wouldn't have been able to track them down if it wasn't for him. We'll be facing Spectre drones soon. Aaron and Katalo have fought them before, so...
Already asked them to run us through some combat drills. Aaron moves like an oaf, but he's good with that hammer.
I know we both want to make the Zeniths pay for what they've done, but once we infiltrate their base, our priority will be to get Gaia and Beta out of there.
Don't worry. I won't go seeking revenge like some blood-crazed Tenakth. Wherever your arrow strikes, mine will follow.
Let's hope we hit our targets.
That one?
I need to get going.
Whatever you plan on doing against Regala, you better return to us in one piece.
I'll try.
Go and talk to him. I want to get all this out of the way, kind of thing.
I thought you were gonna go fight some Tenakth.
I wanted to check in with you first.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just, picking up the pieces like everyone else. I'll be there when you need me.
I never doubted that.
Oh. Good. I'm glad you're back.
So am I. Do you think Zoe will be okay?
I don't think anyone's ever okay after losing the one they love. I can't tell you she's handling it better than I ever did. That keeps the rest of us level-headed.
I know you hate waiting, but you'll have to stay back here a little longer.
Well, you go do what you gotta do, but are you okay? It's not just Varl we lost. Beta's gone. I almost lost it when I realized my sister had been taken by Derval back in the Sundom.
I'm getting her back. That's all that matters.
Understood.
No, we're not playing strike.
I need to get going.
You better get there before Catalo tries to take on Regala's entire army by himself. Yeah, do me a favor.
Well, let's see what time.
Don't go disappearing on us again.
I'll do my best.
Where is your woman? There she is.
You look busy.
My studies are a good distraction. Especially after Cauldron Gemini. Varl, Beta, Gaia, gone. And that's just the beginning. The Zeniths want to rob us of our future, too.
We won't let that happen. How are you holding up?
Varl's loss is heavy on everyone's mind. I didn't know him well, but I can see how much he meant to the others. Zoe and Erend seem to have taken to it the hardest, but I don't quite know what to say to them.
They need time to sort through it.
And what about you? Will time heal your wounds?
I don't know. I try not to think about it. Seems like everyone's ready to take the fight to the enemy.
Catalo more than most. If I were this Regala, I wouldn't want to cross him on the battlefield.
Regala still has a lot of machines on her side.
That's where you come in, I suspect.
If my plan works. So, all of the tribes here are new to you?
Yes. I've been studying up on them. The most fascinating one thus far has been the Tenakth. An entire culture based on the holograms of an ancient museum. There's much they've misinterpreted, not unlike the Quen. But still, there's a nobility to what they've become. They're honorable and fearless.
And deadly. Tilda, the Zenith that Beta mentioned, she was the one who rescued me.
Did she say why?
She knew Elizabeth Sobek. Seems to think helping me is honoring her in some way. She was willing to share information on both Silence's plans and the other Zeniths.
But you still don't trust her. Where I come from, the more valuable the knowledge shared, the higher the price extracted. I'd be careful if I were you, Aloy.
Thank you, girl. The only one who said that. Now.
I should get going. Be ready to go on my signal, okay?
I won't let you down.
I know.
So, next week, lads, I will finish this game. So, I'm going to leave it here. Next week, we will do the 2 quests that are left, and that will be it for that. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Thanks, Drew. Thanks,
we've never played Machine Strike together.
Sam.
Oh, no.
Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your Sunday.
Who says I'm any good
And I'll see you all again soon.
The way my
And
luck's
I'll say
going,
bye for now.
I'll bet
Bye.
you're a pro.